Okay, hey guys, didiscuss ko sa inyo kung paano natin gagawin yung data analysis. Actually, hindi pa ako nakakapag-input dun sa docs, pero ito yung gagawin. So for us to get the interpretation ng questionnaire natin, yung statistical method na gagamitin natin ay tinatawag na weighted mean. Search nyo na lang kung ano yung meaning ng weighted mean. So it is a statistical method that blah 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 blah. And then sabi dun sa docs natin, ang gagamitin daw nating questionnaire is eto, yung sa NICU. And then, sinapaw yata gagawa nito. Or basta kung sino man yung naka-assign dito, i-modify daw nila yung questions to fit our study. And then, ayun. 13 questions to. Actually, kahit ilang questions yan eh. And then, ginamit ko yung NICU questionnaire na yun para to serve as an example. Tsaka, just to show you how to do the computation or the data analysis nga. Then ito, yan, in-input ko yan lahat dito, 13 questions yan. For example, ito yung nakuha nating data. So, merong 34 student nurses ang nag-strongly agree for the first question, 41 student nurses answered agree for the first question, and then 11 student nurses neutral, 21 student nurses disagree, 10 student nurses strongly disagree. And then ang total ay 117. So, bakit 117 yan? Kasi we have 117 participants. So, for every question, dapat mag-equal yan sa 117 participants. Ayan. So, kunwari, ito yung nakuha nating data. And then, I also suggest, sa gagawa man ng questionnaire, ilagay na nila yung equivalent Likert point. For example, sabihin na lang sa questionnaire dun sa instructions na write 5 if you strongly agree. Tapos, write 4 if you agree. And then, 3 for neutral, 2 for disagree, write 1 for strongly disagree para hindi na tayo mahirapan sa computation nung data. And then, after natin matali yung mga sagot sa questionnaire, after natin na yan, ma-input kung ilan yung mga nagsasagot, we will list down here the responses. So we have 5 responses or 5 opinions. Yun yung disagree, strongly disagree, neutral agree, strongly agree. And then, beside the responses, we will list down the scale, the Likert point. So sa strongly disagree, ang equivalent niya ay 1. Strongly agree, ay equivalent niya ay 5. After natin malagay ito sa Excel dito, ang susunod na i-compute natin ay range. Ang range ay importante kasi ito ang magsaserve as basis ng interpretation natin mamaya. So how do we get the range? Sabi dito, ang formula doon ng range ay maximum value minus minimum value. So in our case, the maximum point, Likert point is 5. 5 minus the minimum value or the lowest Likert point, which is 1. Ito, para mas malinaw. Ito yung raw computation niya. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. And then, 4 divided by the 5-point Likert scale. 4 divided by 5 is 0.8. 0.8 is our x. X is our constant. So, 0.8 is our constant. Kinuha natin yung constant value kasi gagamitin natin yan pang compute ng range. May shortcut kasi. Pero ito yung long cut. So, after natin makuha yung 0.8, we have to get again the minimum value plus x. So 1 plus 0.8 is equal to 1.8. So ilalagay natin dito. Ito yan, 1.8. 1, 2, 1.8. 1 kasi yun yung lowest Likert point. So ano tong R? Ito yung coefficient of range. Ito yung second method of getting the range. We will have to look at the coefficient of range, which is ito. Maximum value minus minimum value divided by maximum value plus the minimum value. So it will just end up the same. Ayun o. 5 minus 1 divided by 5 plus 5. 1.8. And then, the next thing that we will do is, ano yung range ng disagree? So we stop at 1.8. So we will start at 1.9. 2, ayun nga, if you use this formula, ang lalabas dyan ay 2.6. Pero, para hindi na tayo mahirapan, we will just use the constant value kanina ng 0.8. So, 1.8 plus 0.8 is 2.6. Yan, 2.6. So, if your question is, legit bang 2.6 yan? So, if you want to check if this is right, use this formula. Tapos, 2.6 plus 0.8, it's gonna equate to 3.4. So, ang range ng neutral ay, we're gonna start at 2.7. Kasi nag-stop tayo sa 2.6. To 3.4. 3.4 plus 0.8 is gonna equate to 4.2. So once again, if you wanna check if it's really 4.2, use the formula for coefficient of range. Ayan yan, no? Since we stop at 3.4, we're gonna start at 3.5 to 4.2. 4.2 plus 0.8 is gonna equal to 5. Since nag-stop tayo sa 4.2, we're gonna start at 4.3 to 5. Yan ang range. Actually, di na natin kailangan to eh. Ay, mali. So, ang may kita natin sa table natin, pag nilagay na natin sa data analysis, yung sa chapter 4, itong response, scale, tsaka range. Ano to? Mamaya, di-discuss ko yan. Ayan. So, we have the range. The next thing that we will do is to compute for the weighted mean. So, yun na yung pinakabasehan natin. I have prepared another table for this. Para malinaw lang. Let's make it red. Tapos white. How to compute for the weighted mean? Now we will use the function sum. And then, sum. Okay, how do we, paano mag-zoom in? Okay, anyway. Okay, what's happening? Sum. Kulit wait lang. Zoom ko muna. Ayun nga. We will get the sum 34 B3 times, wait, ito pala yung formula ng weighted mean. Ito yun, no? Gagamitin natin to formula sa taas. Ito mas clear. Ito. Ito yung gagawin ko sa Excel. 34 times strongly agree 5 plus 41 times agree is 4 plus 11 sa neutral, and neutral is times 3 plus 21 times 2 yung disagree. 2 plus 10 times 1. Strongly disagree. Divided by the population 117. Press ko na lang to. Ayan, 117. And then, enter. Ang weighted mean niya ay 3.5. So, we have to do the same for the remaining questions. So, gagawin natin ay idadrag na lang pababa. Yan. So, makikita nyo mali. Bakit? Kasi, kailangan i-freeze yung cells. So, anong exactly ang to-freeze? Wait lang, tingnan natin. Tingnan natin yung mali. Kasi na-move yung cells pababa. Tignan mo, itong B24, B23, B22, B21. Pero pagdating dito, B29, B28, B27. Eh, kailangan nga, ito lang dapat yung i-multiply yung cell B19 to B23. Kasi ayan, na-move nga. So, para hindi mangyari to, kailangan natin i-freeze yung cells. I-freeze natin tong B23. Press F4 sa keyboard. B22, B21, B20, B19. Ayan. Para yung data natin, magmumultiply lang siya dito sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pag drinag down. Also, kapag clinic nyo, kapag press nyo yung F4 sa keyboard, tapos yung nag-adjust yung brightness, kailangan nyo muna i-press yung Fn, tapos escape, para magamit nyo yung F4 sa Excel. So, ayan, na-freeze na natin yung scale. So, now we can now drag down the cell para makuha natin yung weighted mean ng lahat ng questions. Sumobra. Ayan, kuha na natin yung weighted mean. Now, we have to get the mean square. Bakit kailangan natin kunin yung mean square? Kasi, important yan sa standard deviation formula. Ayan, no? So, that's why naka-square yung scale. We will just do the same method dun sa weighted mean. Ang pinagkaiba lang, naka-square yung mean. So, ayan. Ginawa ko dito, Yan, in-input ko lang B19 squared D1, square ng 2, 4, tapos ayan, 5 squared is 25. Ayan. And then, we'll do the same thing as what we did sa weighted mean. So, equals sum 34 times 1 plus 41 times agree 4. Ay, wait. 25 pala dapat. Ulit. Okay, ulit. My bad. We'll start with 34. Okay, ulit sa mean square. We're gonna start with this. Sum 34 times strongly agree equal to 25 plus 41 times agree is 16 plus 11 times neutral, mean square niya ay 9. Napindot ko ba? Okay. Plus 21 times disagree is 4 plus 10 strongly disagree times 1 divided by population. Click ko lang. 117. Enter. Ayan. Tapos, kailangan natin ulit i-freeze yung cells na C23, F4, C22, C21, C20, C19. After ma-freeze, i-drag nyo lang pababa para makuha yung mean square ng lahat ng questions. Yan. Nakuha na natin yung mean square ng lahat. And then, how to get the standard deviation. So, sabi dito sa formula ito, we have to get the square of the difference between the mean square and the weighted mean. So, ang gagamitin natin ay yung function na square root mean square minus weighted mean. Yan. So, drag ulit pababa. Let's make it 2 decimal places. Or, let's make it 3. Okay, pares na naman eh. Nakuha na natin ang standard deviation. Now, tignan natin, 3.32. So, let's get back to the range na sinasabi ko kanina na basis ng interpretation. So, 3.32, saan siya pasok? Pasok siya dito sa neutral. So, ang interpretation niya ay neutral. Ibig sabihin, sa question number 1 na I am comfortable talking to families on a regular basis, majority of our participants ang nagsagot ng neutral. Ganun din sa question number 2. Paano naman sa question number 3? I am comfortable discussing end-of-life issues with families. So, ang sagot ay 2.25. Saan pasok ang 2.25? Dito sa range na to, sa disagree. So, ang interpretation niya ay disagree. So, sa question na to, I am comfortable discussing end-of-life issues with families. Majority of our participants answered disagree. So, yun yung gagawin natin up to the last question. So, ito na yung making data analysis natin. We're gonna use the statistical method of weighted mean. So, ganito yung gagawin natin. That's all, guys.